Okay, now what I'm going to try to do. We are going to try to do the nose. And something I might want to do right here at the beginning. Sometimes it's just kind of fun to check if I hit 3. You can see it smooth out. I don't see anything crazy in here. I see a little bit of craziness in the eyes. So he's got crazy eyes. But the big thing I want to do is sometimes I find it helpful to kind of see what the face looks like with the other part of the face on. So I'm just going to go and I'll do the simple one here. There's a thing called Duplicate Special, and I'm going to make it into Geometry Type Instance. Put the scale to -1. I am working on the x-axis here, so the side axis is my x-axis. When I hit Duplicate Special, perfect, exactly what I wanted. Maybe not. Okay, I'm just going to undo that. And if I move my pivot point, holding down D and X, I'll just pop it to there. And then, no, it didn't work either. Okay, let's just delete the history. Edit, duplicate special, boop, there we go. Okay, and so those are some things I can change afterwards. So, back to this. Now, if I take a look, let's see, let's move this back, let's move this forward. I just gotta hit 1, because sometimes when you're modeling in smooth mode, you get kind of lost. Okay, and then I'm just gonna go in here and I'm gonna grab this edge right here, and I'm going to start to extrude my nose. Okay, and I'll do that from the side view. And if I do a Control E, and then I can just hit G, and that'll repeat the last tool command. And so this is faster. Don't want to put in too many polygons, just enough to get the shape. Try and keep everything squarish if you can. Here, I'm just going to move this over so you can see what I'm doing. And pull this up, and then G. And I'm kind of already thinking about how this edge is going to line up with that edge right there. And I'm going to get around here. Look at those freaking eyebrows. Those are crazy. People say the hair is crazy, but the eyebrows are crazy. And I'll stop right around there. And let's just grab all these edges from there to there. Push that in a wee bit. And I might pull that back a bit. Okay, and then I can go ahead and start to fill this in. If I grab this edge and I click on this edge there, and I'll just hit G, repeat the last tool command. There. And let's see, I start to get into here. Enter. And then it starts to become a little bit more difficult. Okay. So I'm getting to about here, and then how do I fill in the nose? Well, I'm going to go in and I'm going to grab an edge. Remember, you can grab any component when you do this. You can grab an edge, you can grab a vertice. I'm just going to go up here to mesh. I'm going to hit fill hole. Okay, and then I'm going to put on my, I'm going to make it so it's see-through-ish. So I can kind of see where I'm going. And don't mind that. That's just a folded big N-gon here on my nose. I've got folded N-gons on my nose. If I go in and I use the multi-cut tool, just going to cut across here. Okay. And then I'm going to cut and kind of trace this shape. I always find that if you go downward, something like that, it seems to work out better. Fill that from there to there. And that vertice there is bothering me. There. I'm just going to move that back a bit, and I'll just hit G and get the multi-cut tool out again. So I can multi-cut my way across here. No, I'm starting to do too many things at once. Yeah, okay, fine, I'll do this. And I'm just going to go from there to there. Okay, great, and I'll even that out afterwards. I can kind of quickly there to there. And I should have done this one. And by the way, I'm right-clicking, so if I finish up, I go from there to there, and I right-click, that stops the multi-cut and lets you start a new one. That's really fast. Or at least that's how I feel. And I feel like sometimes you have to watch out. You still get weirdo N-gons with this freaking tool. In here, let's just tweak some of these things around. Like right here, for some reason I'm suspicious. Okay. And it looks like someone's pinching his nose. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and loosen up the nasal passages. Let's go and switch this to the front view. And see if we can pull this out a bit. That out a bit. I just gotta get rid of that ad. Okay. Okay, and slowly picking my way out of my nose. Picking my way. Okay, and let's pull that back a bit. This in a bit. Actually, I feel that's going to help me get that shape of his nose. It's kind of getting kind of pear-shaped, old man pear-shaped nose. Oh, I can't wait till I get one of those. And I'm just going to pull that in a bit, and this in a bit. Okay, and let's see how that's starting to look. Okay, not too bad. And remember, if you want to, your nostrils are very pronounced. Like he's got kind of pronounced nostrils. Sometimes what I'll do is I'll take these faces right here, and if I just go in and I extrude them, right? If I press 3, so you can kind of see it here. There we go. That joke never gets old. There we go. So I got something like that. So I got nostrils. You might notice that it looks a little bit. Here, I'll hit 1. See how it kind of finishes off right here really quickly. But if I go in here and I grab this edge and I spin it, so I'm holding down Control and Alt on my keyboard, and do something like that. I grab this one and I do the same thing. These are quads. They're just not very happy quads. And I can take this out of here. And then I can kind of grab these 2 points. Actually, let's go here to the side view. You see they're kind of on top of each other. And if I just grab that nasty little point right there and I pull it over here, kind of even these out. Okay. Feels like I almost want to do this a bit different. But, oh, it's because I didn't actually scale my faces down too. So if I take these faces that I brought out here and maybe I just scale them down a bit. There, they look more nostril-like. Nostradamus. Nostradamus predicted all of this. Boop, boop, and go across here. I didn't like the way this one is really distorted, so I just went straight across here, and then I got this little triangle here. And if I take the triangle and I go working my way over here, boop, and I can delete that thing. Edge, grab the edge. I'll just hit delete. Great. And again, I can go in here and start to change some of the volume. Gotta watch out, don't do too much tweaking yet, but that's getting my nostril in shape. And if I get my multi-cut tool, probably go and cut that to there, to there, there to there. And I've got a triangle here. If I just go kind of like this, there, take that thing and delete it. And now I've got quads. As I go working my way up this way, if I go in and get the multi-cut tool, let's see, so there's a line here that's going to come across here maybe. I'll do that. That, and then I'm going to see if I take this, go from here to here, great. And that created this triangle, and if I just do this, I can delete that out of here. I always sit there and say, why? Why won't you delete? You should delete. It's because I have something else selected. Freaking hell. And pivot component, pivot. I don't want that. Okay, if I hit delete. Okay, something went weird for a second. Okay, multi-cut tool. I'm just going to multi-cut from here to here. And I think I can go from there to there. Okay, and we'll do something like that and see how that works. And maybe if I take this, I'm just going to pop in an edge loop there and then go from there to there. Okay, and let's just check it out. Do a really quick 3 on the keyboard. Sometimes you can spot if your polygons went all whack job. It looks like they're not too whack job. Okay. And we've got the nose. Maybe one more little thing I might do with the nose. Let's extrude up inside of his nose. How's he going to feel about that, huh? And if I do something like, I think this one, and this one. Actually, let's just go and make this see-through. It looks like that one needs to go up into his nose too. And I might pull that one out of this. Take those 3, and I'm going to go ahead and hit Control E. Switch from local to global. We'll go up inside of his nose. And I'm just going to scale that up a bit. I feel like there's already modeling changes I want to do to this, but for now, this is just getting it blocked out. Actually, see, like right here, there's something about this. I don't like how it's smoothed out, actually. Let's see. If I hit 1 and I think about this, don't like to do a lot of thinking in front of you. I just want to kind of show you what I'm doing, but I'm just going to do a quick fix here. Okay, so those are going to round it out. And then I just don't like how this isn't looping around nicely. What would happen if I took this and I spun it? Like that. Oh, I like that so much better. I don't necessarily like this point coming in like that, but you know what? That's just going to give me a better looking edge loop around my nostrillus. Let's see what happens when I hit 3 now. Yeah, that weird little lump is gone, so that's looking better. And maybe I'll grab this face and I'll pull it out. Okay, so we got that going. I'm going to stop the video here, and I'll continue on in the next one.